Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's episode 42, I think. Might not be. And we're here in Attingham Park. There's been several days since I've recorded. I've still been on the game, but if you've watched the last episode, you'll know that there was a lot of harvesting going on, and we're still doing it. 3 fields, getting done. We're just finishing up this field. This is a small one right next to the small field of ours. And we're just basically clearing up on this point now. Just enjoying just enjoying what not the only sentient being that's enjoying themselves. There's a wonderful background soundtrack provided by my dog, who's having an absolute time of his life. So yeah, these took 3 days probably of harvesting to do. We're not finished. We're nowhere near finished yet, but because we've well, because of the title, it's a big harvest. So obviously the last episode was August 1. Since then, it's literally the whole of August 2 I've been harvesting potatoes and sorghum. Another sorghum field came up. This is the one that we're just finishing up now. It's a smaller field, but we're taking it with ID equipment. Let's give it a go. We've also had a lot of rain during August, and it looks like there's more on the way as well, which isn't a massive issue, because I did say we'd harvest the huge potato field during the night time. When it's raining, you can't you can't harvest cereal crops when it's raining, but you can harvest root crops. So that sort of lended itself to getting bits done, just not very good for recording because it was either dark or the weather was horrendous. Definitely stopped, but it's still driving. It's an old cow. Let's just check the map to see that we've actually that's our big strip there. So right, we've still got to tidy up these bits here. We've still got all of this to do on the potatoes and up there. And we're currently on 45, which I think we've done. We've dropped everything off that we needed to. So basically everything that we're getting now is our crop, and we've already put some into storage. What's happened to me header trailer? It looks upside down to me. Sure, I parked it on the... There we go, got it sorted. To be fair, we're only cutting across the thing, we don't need to... We don't need to take it header trailer wise on the thing, we can just cut around, can't we? It's a lovely morning at the minute. What time's the rain due? 12 o'clock. So we should have time to finish both these fields off. Then we can collect our bounty. Now, we've had to use a lot of... I think that's full, by the way. We're going to need to put a horrendous driving. We're going to need to put an extension on that because that's already full. We're going to need to pop an extension on that. We need to pay a loan back because we've been using hired workers to get the farming done. I've been running backwards and forwards with trailers to try and get it done as quick as possible, and it's cost us an absolute fortune. At some point we're at the end of August, we'll have a look at how much it's cost us. Now, review wise, this has been really, really good. However, the sheer size of the field that we've just harvested, not 45 the one we've just come off, but the bigger field, 15 or 16, it wasn't practical. If we've got our own small farm, or maybe two small fields, one or two small fields, then this is fine. One, I'd probably be on the side of just, you're only using it once a year. Probably makes more sense to hire a harvester than spend 50-60 grand on this with the header. But I'm not, I mean, it's done its job, it's an absolute grafter. Diesel's not run down because I've not really used it myself that much. I've had a worker on it so I can keep ferrying backwards and forwards, but it's a decent mod. I'm impressed with it. Can't really say I've got anything bad about it to say. Been a few accidents along the way over the 20 or so hours that it took me to get all this done. Until this dog sits here fast asleep, and then as soon as I start talking into a microphone, he wakes up and he wants to start playing. It's unbelievable. Now I haven't taken the horse for a walk for quite a while. When was the last? I don't think I did it in June. Come on, come on, come on. Don't do this. Don't be that guy. Come on, mate. Come on. It's going to go mad if I take a harvester through the garden. Oh, I'm going to have to. That's not my phone, that must be yours. Come on. Oh yeah, I'm really close to the hotel, aren't I? Oh. Why can't you just drive over? Yeah. Oh, hell no. What's happened there? I've got no tractor down there, have I? Oh, this is going to require a reset, isn't it? Okay, I'll be back shortly. Okay. We're back. Making our way through to the last field. Got to tidy up a few bits down there. I do quite like the old ruggedness of this. It's noisy, it's throaty. Bit like myself. Oh, it reminds me we can claim some money in the bank. Not that one yet, that one we can. And we can pay back the loan. Still got £5 to pay back. I'd like to work for £6 on that. With this is the problem with the small harvesters. If they're yours, they're alright. But This is the potato field that we've still got. There's a huge strip and a few little bits to neaten up around, but I thought this was going to take a lot longer. Right. Let's get onto the map and see what is left to harvest here. We're heading to straight down for that strip, that corner, and that bit. So once we've got all the contracts done and we pull our money back, I'm thinking, I'm not thinking, I've had a word with Barry and he's happy to modernise the BGA, try and get it so it can turn, I want it to turn more money over, and he said well he's more than happy for it to turn more money over. So we're thinking a full revamp of it. The pumps and hoses DLC's come out. I think we have a little play about with that, see what we can get out of that. We might be able to churn through a bit more silage. I think it works with methane as well, and you can sell methane, so should be a little bit more money coming in, because we're sitting on years of silage. And we're on a landscape that lends itself perfectly to grass, so similar to making hay while the sun shines, but we're not making hay, we're making silage. I think that makes perfect sense. I actually quite like the little bits, the screw on handle on the steering wheel, the window catches, basics, stereo speakers up there. Probably don't work in stereo, they probably work in mono still, but these would have been taken out there. I do like it. Just wish it had if it had like a bigger tank, I think I'd be all over it. Having said that, if one comes up in the sale, it'll be 20 grand and then 8 grand for the header. I'd just have to take it, wouldn't you? It'd be silly not to, even if you just use it for backup when a worker wants it. And you can see the side of the header, which is an absolute winner. Let's attempt to do the whole lot in cab. There's been so many hours spent harvesting this field alone, which goes as far as the eye can see. I didn't want to subject you to it, but there's a sense of achievement coming here as we get to the end of it, the last little bits to scoop up. And we've managed to put sorghum into the underground silo that we had built at the back of the sheep barn pen. I think that's the deer. What a wonderful sight. That seems to have taken it alright. I've not tried to take anything out yet, but it seems to have taken it in alright, so it seems to work. It's just as well because we needed it, because we're going to have to put an extension on that silo. That's going to cost us money. I think I took on a cultivating contract. I'm pretty sure I spent the whole fee of that was spent on wages. It's about £600 an hour on hard difficulty. Alright, we have got a little tiny bit in the corner, and then we'll drop that into the small holding, but we won't get ourselves stuck this time on the way. And then we'll have to have a look at, there's a lot of things that need to be done before. I don't want to do anything with the BGO until it's run out. Because that's just not productive. If there's already silage in there, we might as well burn it up and get it used. But we are going to switch the BGO about, move it. Hopefully that works. I don't know if it might damage the contract system or, but we'll give it a go. This field's that big, I don't even know where this last patch is. Quite enjoy just popping around in this thing. Reminds me a little bit of the old tractor that we had. Christoph's tractor that we bought. I do sort of miss it in a way. Oh, we can get winter planting on, can't we? But the rain's coming, and contract wise there's a bit of baling going on. Potatoes and potatoes. I think I'll have had enough of potatoes by the time I've done that field. There it is, the last bit. All that driving around for 1,200 litres of sorghum, which I think in the UK we call millet. But I can't, don't quote me on that, might be wrong. Right, we'll drop this off. And then we're done. We need to have a little bit of, we've spent so long doing this, we need to have a little bit of a stock take of what's going on with our own business. I like the throaty noise of it, but it's also hours and hours and hours. Gets on quite a bit. Leonardo's awake, he's probably getting kicky, he wants a walk. Let's drop the header off so we're not. Let's not get stuck again. Best way in, I think, is to have a quick spin around in reverse. I think that should do us lovely. Beautiful. Now, is it still all shaking and bouncing? Yes, it is, and that's really annoying. So that might not stay. As much as I like it. Grass hasn't grown yet. Right, I'm gonna have a so we've been working straight through the night for such a long time. Let's get our money in for that. Pay the loan off. That's a good payment back, to be fair. That's really good. Well, we're looking healthy again now. That's brilliant. Oh, I'm going to have a quick wash and brush up. Pop some sausages on the grill for you. And I'll catch you up in a few seconds once I've freshened up. So we're just planting canola in 44 and it's really tricky to see where we've seeded and where we've not. I've done the headland so I can slightly see it at this angle. However, I can't. Oh, I can just about see it from there, yeah. I think I'm gonna have to. I can't tell if it's the seeder or the cultivator that's left it. I'm sure the seeding rate should be a different texture. It's very, very annoying. You know what? There's another seeder that I was thinking of getting. Let's go and get another cedar. Let's go and treat ourselves. I'll see you up at the store. No, in fact, come with me. It's not far. Come along for the ride. I'm still tempted with getting the fishing club and then maybe putting greenhouses on bits of it, maybe. That's an option for us. Generate us a bit of money, couldn't it? Because the forestry area's not doing very well. We haven't planted anything yet. To play with his ball all the time, especially when we're recording. Indicator on today. Now we want to get the potatoes harvested as well, because as soon as that BGA's run out, I've had a word with Barry. He's happy for the investment. He thinks it's a good idea. He's not got a problem with us earning more dollar bill. I've just remembered that I'd bought that in the sale for 7,000 something, and we don't really need it, I think. Left quite a bit up here. They're going to have a go at me again, aren't they? Repair it, repaint it. 5 grand back. Lovely. Yep, let's repair that. I don't think that can be towed, can it? That's going to have to be... That's going to get stored around the back, isn't it, really? Oh, it can be pulled. That's quite handy then. It's still going to get stored around the back because we do not need it yet. Maybe at some point we might. Pop it along the side there. These guys must be livid with me. Just always leaving stuff about. Having said that, I think I'm their biggest customer because I very rarely see anybody else up and around here. Morning. Looking for cedars today. What do you got for me? Cedar. Oh, before. What? Oh yeah. What does that hold? 28,000 litres. not really for they're high, aren't they? You need an auger to get into that, really. Let's add a 3-metre cultivator. Don't need it, although it is quite nice. That's wonderful, but well out of what we're doing on this cedar. I think it was a case 1. Yes, that's 6,000. Bigger tank. Takes fertiliser as well. Ho ho ho. Take my money. Oh yeah, that's massive. It's an import from America, obviously. Well, that's going to struggle to get down the roads. But we've got fertiliser down at the BGA. Right, I will... you may as well come. You could. I'd definitely come out before you decided to shoot over the end of that junction, mate. Should have gone down through the farm, maybe. We've got to go down there, buy the small holding anyway, do a couple of little jobs. Thanks, mate. Oh. No, you don't move, I'll move. Yeah, we'll get some little jobs done and then I'll skip ahead on to the end of the potato farming, so you'll get to see the money coming in. And we've got more sheep. Blimey, this is going to be tight. Actually, so we need diesel in that tank. We need some. Lovely. It's tight. So much tidying up and things to do, but we've been busy. I mean, I need a good night's sleep, to be fair, as well. You've not been walked for a couple of days, Leonardo. I do apologise. Well, best part of a month, early in game. That's got sorghum in it. I don't want him in the stable. There's a button somewhere around here. 10. Another 5. How wonderful. Beautiful. They don't look like they're ready to harvest yet. And let's have a quick scout around this potato field. So we've got that huge section, a strip around the headland with a few bits. Take that corner out, can't we? Since I've done a decent job at this end, but I did start this section up here. Oh, definitely need to go do the headland then, all the way around. Take back what I've just said. Ah, this is where the helpers come in. The helper has not helped. There's a fair bit still to... There's a lot still to harvest. And it's just made me think we've got nowhere to store any spare potatoes that we get. We haven't got any use for it either. I know this bit's cleared off because I've just done that overnight. Potatoes, best time. Yeah, we could probably do with holding it for 3 or so months to get the best money off it. Wonder if it will go into that silo. And I think if we've had sheep, then the chances are we will have had more chickens. Get a little brush down. No, let's crack on with... Got to be careful with my times. Keep you all too long. There should be enough seed over at 44. We'll just top this up from our magic shed. hopefully this will give us a decent, I'm sure it's a dark, like ridged planting texture. I think that looks like a cultivated state that it's gone on, just with it being slightly different colour. Either way, we've got a much bigger planter and it's cost us less than £1,000 and it fertilises as well, so it's not to be sniffed at. Nice bit of sound action on that. Yeah, this should be ready to harvest. The grass should be ready about tomorrow, I'd have thought. Okay. Or is it the wrong? Sometimes. Yeah. We got there. I suppose we might have to clear everything out of the way before we get building as well. Barry's having a word with somebody about getting that tank moved anyway. Trying to find somebody to buy it. Or even scrap it, but unfortunately even the local scrap metal dealer says the best you'll get is if you don't want to pay to anybody to take it down, he'll come and do it, but won't give us anything for it. His payment will be the scrap, but it gets us the space, doesn't it? I'm talking on like I've got these huge plans. I don't think there's enough. I did price it up at about 900 grand to do what I wanted to do with the BGA, and there's no way we'll have that sort of money. Barry's sourcing somebody to buy the existing buildings. They'll come and take them in, and they're all just pretty. They just turn up in the trucks, set them. All the footings just might need adjusting. Right, I suppose it might be best if I do this all over again, because I'll put the... I just spent money on a cedar as well, didn't I? A fertiliser spreader. Oh well. What have I done? You don't turn it on. No, you don't. And no, it doesn't. Change the ground texture. At least I've got the map that will show us where we've... Oh, has that just gone through? Is that doing everything? Yeah, it has, hasn't it? It does change that somewhat. Right, we might be needing to put meadow ground in. Oh dear. Right, I'm going to crack on with this and the potatoes, and I shall reconvene with you once we're collecting our monies. See you shortly. Well, it's very late. But this should be, I think, the last run. And we can claim our winnings. Just thinking back, it's just as well when we had that. It was the barley harvest that went wrong, and we ended up using our own, or buying the barley to replace it. It's just as well, because that's probably put us in good stead for the farmer to say, look, use this chap, he's alright. That's what's got us this huge mammoth contracts that we've gone through. So, we've got a few potatoes spare, which luckily go into the silo on the small holding, which is fantastic news. Get very close on the time. If you enjoyed the video, please drop us a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, then please hit the subscribe button. If you have any comments, drop them in the comments box below. Because it's the end of August, let's get that in. Oh no, you're joking. I'm right at the end. Come on. Oh, I'll bring the truck over. How frustrating. I should have switched between for this. I'm gonna run out of time on the video. Run. Where's the run button? I had to switch to the Magnum because I have not put it that close to the tree, surely. Nearly out of diesel in the New Holland. Yeah, we're alright, plenty of room. Park a jumbo jet in there. Yeah, that's enough. Oh, no, I meant to turn the harvester on, and I. We'll have a quick look at what it's cost us. Whilst we're here, and we're at the end of the month. I'm not doing any more contracts with that. We need a rest that we've earned. Baling, I might have some ideas. Oh look, all potatoes. Finances for August. What's the big numbers that are in? Vehicle leasing 11,000. That's a lot. 10 grand on bale sold. Fuel 2,700 this month. That's a lot. Biogas still only bringing in 6 grand. Contracting income 165. That's good. Wages £29,000 in wages. That's made me feel a bit ill. Oh no, I've lost. I collected the contract, didn't I? Why did I do that? I've just lost 40-odd thousand litres. Oh, what an error. And I've got to walk home. Well, let's hope the next episode's more fruitful. I'm going to go and clear some vehicles and things out the way of the biogas plant, because I think next episode we're going to tear it down and build a new one. Sounded a bit wrong. Oh, this has been long. Until next time, thank you ever so much for watching. And I hope to see you on the next video. Bye bye.